Hello guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing good. Um, I'm back at it here. I want to talk about, um, first of all, I will be using pauses many times because I need to think about what I'm saying. Very careful here. So let's talk about variables, states in React, global states in React, and variables, global variables in JavaScript, in vanilla JavaScript. Who this video is for? Um, it's for beginners. First of all, um, so they have overall picture of how we're using variables, different types of variables for management, state management. Also, it's not just about variables, it's also about different representations of variables, I guess I can say this. And states in React, why they are better than using different types of variables in vanilla JavaScript. And so the next for the, I would say for intermediate front-end developers, I would say who have some experience, but they would love to see different comparisons of comparisons of different usage in different situations of variables, states, global variables in the program. And I would say also for advanced ones, although they might be knowing all of this and understand all different approaches, they might want to critique me, saying maybe I said something wrong, or maybe they want to throw up their own ideas at me. I mean, throw the ideas at me. Maybe I just said something wrong. Okay, so let's start. I will use my web program, which is right now at just a second, which is right now this address. It's hanging out there. I will use it as on local. I will use it on local drive in local version, and so I can show the different approaches and different techniques for it. I might be forgetting some techniques. I might be doing, but I'll try to cover all spectrum of it, which will take the time, of course, but I'll try to compress it as much as I can. So, of course, everybody know the constant variables in JavaScript. They are, I'm in menu, yeah, I'm in the menu. So if I say something like const my variable, and let's make it equals to test, and then we'll print it out as the AI suggests. So, and if I look it up here, So where is that menu component? That's here it is. It's a test. So it belongs only to one environment, to in the current implementation. It belongs to the whole page, which is menu, which is right here, which is this page. So now the advantage of it, and in the same time disadvantage to it, is that if we try to change, I know, hold on with me, okay? I know it's like basics, but I think I need to, if I want to do all Spectre, then I need to go through it. So if we my variable equals test2. If we try to change it, it will right away it will say to us we can find what my variable. So now if we look it up, we can't assign because it's constant. So we can change them, of course. So they must be staying all the way through the environment constant. So some developers doing this, they do how you call it, propose some variable into the constant condition, declare some variable to the constant condition, and if down the program they will need to change it, they will go and change it to from constant to let. So right now there is no error. We're going to log it. Why don't have? Interesting. Okay. Something happened to my usage of objects propositions. Okay, because it's supposed to propose to me using console.log. Once I print out log, I need to evaluate it. So now we changed my variable because it's let. So of course it's let, we can change it and so on. So now do I have if? Yes, I do have if statement. What is that? It's menu. Fetch, it's async. We don't want to do async. It's also React state. Okay, fine. So now we say right now, what is also advantage of this let and const variables? We'll go here. We'll go here. So if true, okay. Const state equals true, and then we're going to use state here, and so it's enclosed. It's normally enclosed into the closure, or block of if statements or function statements. So like if I say, so if you see that I can use let or const, it doesn't matter. So if I enclose it at first, if I declare my variable in if statement, now it belongs only to if statement block. So I can't use it out of if statement block. It can go in. It can go in. Let me do this. It can go in. But so now, right now we don't have any errors, but it cannot go out. Right now we have errors, can't find my name, my variable, because it's declared in if block or if closure, you can say, and it can go, it can be used outside of this closure block. And same stuff for their function. If we declare function, const my function, so now if we declare const, no, let my variable equals test, don't propose to me anything else, and we're going to return it. Even if we're going to return it, accept. So still we have error because it belongs only to this function right now. But if we return it and say like my other variable, and here we go, that's my function, we're in my function, we do this. Let me see what I have done so I don't screw with my program. Let's move it away. Let's move it away, make it visually blocky kind of thing, so we don't lose the what I'm changing right now. So it can be used outside of this block of the function, like right here, except if it is using return statement on the equal statement right here, and then we can use it. But generally it belongs to this block right now. Okay, so that's let, constant, and so on. They belong to the environment, to the block, which can be page, which can be function, if statements. They can be go in, but can go out of it. So that's short version of explanation of usage constant let variables. Now there is another variable. I'm thinking right now. Yeah, let's do this var. So var is what is var? Use let the constant stand. See, doesn't like it. Oh. Let's move this one here. Do I need it? No, actually I don't need it. Okay. The program doesn't like what I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it for the purpose of our test. So let's write it down. I mean, log it. Why doesn't it work? I need to look it up. Okay. So my variable, it should be printing out right now. Should be printing out. Let's reload it. Is not defined. What is that? My variable. My variable. Wait a second. That's right. What I want to do right now to console log it out. Wait, so what is that? I might need it later on. Oh, what? Okay, got it. Here we go. Now, so let's reload it. So where's my variable? How many component rendered? My variable, what? Okay. How many component my variable test? So although the program doesn't like it, but it runs it. So we can declare my variable, but constant vars, they belong to the block of functions. They function related blocked function scoped variables. So we can see here my variable. It prints out right here my variable. It's 57. No, 52. It's 52. So it prints out, and my for the clarity of it. My other variable, it prints out too, because it's returned from the function, so it's getting outside by return statement. But if we don't have return, for example, it won't work right now. So that becomes an error because it's scoped only into the functions. Only to the functions. Otherwise, so it's also cannot go. It cannot go out of the function right now. Yeah, because it doesn't like my other variable is not declared, as well as what this one was not declared. So it's scoped into the function. Now let's go back to return. But if we declare, for instance, out of the function, it still doesn't like how I declare it. Inspect var, use let to constant stat. It's ESLint arguing about it, but otherwise we should be okay. What's it's arguing about? Let's recover this one, so it's good now. So right now it works because it can go out, but it can go in. So for instance, line 52, we print it out here, so it works. So it's all good. Now the thing is with the var, they are related to function scope, but otherwise they are global. So when I say that it's global, it needs to be understood very precisely what global is. First of all, this file is the function itself, but it's also file. So its scope to it. So I cannot use outside of this file this variable. And also I can't do this too, like I cannot do this. Go to main T6, copy it here, and running in the main T6, I can't expect it will show up in menu T6. It won't be doing it. It still doesn't see in menu. It's yes, it's menu T652. So it can be seen here because it's file scoped. File, function scoped, global. It's kind of funny. Global variable, okay? So truly global variable, I will, no, let's finish with the var. Let's finish with the var. I will go to main. I will comment it out. I'll go here. I'll do this. And now if because right now if I do, oh, okay, const, I needed it, right? Test or state equals true. I still needed it. If state, close the block, go inside of this block, and what do we see? We see that my variables still are readable because it is not if scoped, it is function or file scoped. So if state, it should be working. Yes, it's working right now. So we see menu 55. That's one. So it goes in to the function. And it goes out of the function because return. But if I want to print out, if I go outside of the function right now, what it's complaining is used before being assigned. It's used before it's assigned. But it's still usable. Let's reload it. It's still good. It's favicon. It's not related. So it still runs, although it's complaining because it's used because there's if statement. So if state is false, then we fall into trouble because it's trying to use this variable before it's been assigned. So we need to put here if state. If state. And now what's complaining about? Is it before being assigned? Is it hoisting? Is it hoisting? Ah, okay, yeah, I see. Of course, I'm okay. Now it shouldn't be complaining about it. Should stop complaining about it. Oh, what? I used it before. Ah, yeah, of course. Okay, let's go this block all the way up. And now it shouldn't be complaining about what's going on. Okay. Wait a second. I lost. I lost here. Okay. I lost in the three trees. We said. Wait a second. Somehow I believe the program is confused more than me right now, because if I do this, it stopped arguing about it. But it's the same state. It's kind of same block. Yeah, I see. Okay, what? It shouldn't be. It's complaining, but it's still using it. It just doesn't like it. So, but generally, what I'm trying to say that it's not if block scoped, because if you can see 57 line 57, let's reload it. Line 57, where is that? It's undefined. Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course it's undefined, because I hear state, that's my state is false. So, but if I go true right now, it should be defined. It should be defined. 50 line, which one? 57. Yeah, it's defined now. I thought that I somehow I got confused. It would be like awful. Okay, so yeah, we have a proof that if it's not if block scoped, but it is if we go here, we remove return. Because right now my variable is not defined. So that so it's not, it's function scoped, function block scoped. So that's we finished with the var var variables. Thinking, should I delete it or not right now? Now, if you want, if you really want, in the vanilla JavaScript, really variable which is global, which you can get from any part of your program in vanilla JS, in vanilla JavaScript, you can do this thing. In main, we do this. Now we're not going to use var anymore. We're going to say Windows. So what's it complaining about right now? Property my variable does not exist on type window and type of global this. It likes to complain a lot. But remember, it's React with what's its name, with TypeScript, so they don't like lots of stuff which belongs to vanilla JavaScript. So like we can do window my variable test, and then we go to menu, and we're going to delete this. We don't need this right now. We don't want anything like that. Let's just run the function, my function, except, and we're going to console.log my function called, and we're going to, not there. We're going to window my variable, except it's again property my variable does not exist on type window in type of global this. We're running this function and see, first of all, if we look at here, we're going to window and dot my variable. Here it is. It's right here. The global, the browser sees this. It sees its value. So we are all good. And so I should be able to print it out in different side of my program. 54, my function called. My function called. Here we go, test, my function called 51. What? Why 51? Sometimes it makes, yeah, right, of course, it's me. I was making mistake. Okay, so we're good. So it's all here. So you can connect your variables this way, but it's very bad. It's very bad way to connect the variables from one part of your program to other part of your program, because first of all, if we look at the window object, it's normally very big object. It's first of all, there is functions, standard functions. There is all of extra stuff, extra classes, which user gets from other sites, from browser kind of stuff. So there is lots of stuff. Then if you using your variable this way, like my variable, so in the world somebody else can use this this exact name for global variable in Windows, so we call it name collision. They can collide, and so user go to your site and other site and rewriting the object under the same name. It can happen rarely, maybe never happen, but can happen. Okay, so we normally don't, it was used a long time ago this way of doing global variables, but we don't use it anymore because it's very bad way of doing it. Well, no, I'm wrong. Wait a second. we do sometimes use it. We try to um, we try to uh, do focus it to the object, and the name would be like this is the so site name. It belongs to that site, something like that. Like the name must be not exactly this algorithm, but the name must be very unique, probably very long, very uncomfortable to use, so it won't be overwritten in the user's browser. And here we can keep a second, and I need to throw it out. And we need to keep it to object. We need to keep the name very long. And in the objects already we can use my variable test value, well, test, and there probably что такое, and that could be probably will be here some my object obj, which is like there's will be internal structure of more simpler variables, objects, data of any types of data in my very unique name window global variable. Yes, we do use it. Sometimes I did see like very simple names, but it's very dangerous. It must belong only to your site. So, but nowadays we try to avoid it, but cannot avoid it. Sometimes we do use it. Okay, so that's another type of variable. Of course, it has global scope, which is Windows scoped here. Can be used all across your program. So now I'm going to remove this. We're going back to here. Going to clean it up. So now what the solution in React in terms of I forgot const let var they are not reactive and DOM changing by themselves. Changing them will not change anything in the DOM elements. So under DOM I mean this thing, the DOM tree. Okay, I'll be back in a moment. I just need to call the person back. If I forgot what I was talking about, I think I will not forget. I was talking about this const let var, they're not reactive and they don't change DOM. when they changed. Okay, so I'll be back in a moment. Oh my gosh, I looked up at the time. I'm already talking 40 minutes. Unbelievable. I didn't even come to the what I want to talk about really. Um, okay. I probably will do time uh, titles. Not sure about it, but probably will. Okay, let's go further. So now, when we're talking about React, no, we're talking about Constellate and var. They are not DOM changing things. Okay, so let's try this. Let me make a pause. I prepare example. So I prepared the example, very simple one, like very primitive one, but which will show the what's why we don't, well, we use them. We use them in the DOM to change DOM structure, but they must be wrapped into the fetch, I mean, await function, which will usually it's like okay, let's do this first. Let's run through my example first. So what am I doing? I define variable. Let my variable equals 1. I print it out. I print it out. Where is it? That's already the end of it. I print it out in the DOM element, which is a React element. It's like empty element, which let me return the bunch of nodes in one bunch, in one scope. So I print it out here in element. It's right here. That's the one. That's the result of my variable. It equals to 1. Actually, my variable, so it will be easier to run between them. So equals to 1. So that's equals to 1. On mouse sleeve from the menu, it prints out its changes. I'm changing it to 2. Actually, I can do counting here. Plus equals 1. Plus equals 1. Plus equals 1. So each time I leave the mouse, I count in 2 plus 1 to this thing. Each time I equals, but if we look at on the DOM, it's still 1. So we're changing the value of it, but it's still 1 in the DOM. So it's not by itself, it's not, it will not be changing it, won't change its representation in the DOM. What we usually do, I will not probably show it because I don't want to screw my program up, but I will show general usage, how we use it. Wait, I'll make a pause here. So I did still some very bad example, but it's still example how we would do it in the vanilla JavaScript. It's just, it doesn't work here because it is completely different statement, and that's what I'm going to discuss next. But what we do normally in JavaScript vanilla, we would declare variable somewhere at the top. We set, where is that? We set some node. Here we would give it a class name. Normally it's a class. In here it's a styles. Here it is styles. My variable something class. So we would do class. We would do styles in the CSS. In the CSS, I have module CSS. In JavaScript, we usually have broad CSS, global CSS, which we add to each other, on the top of each other. So here, my variable is equal to 1. Is equal to 1. So we see there's a 1 here. And as soon as I... Oh my goodness, why I'm doing this? Okay, so as soon as I do click, it's going to be +1. And in this case, I'm going to find the body, which is this div, this body, main node. And I'm going to just add to inner HTML of this body my value, my variable. It doesn't work in React generally. It works for me for only one click. So if I do the click, that's I added that div, which is p right now. It's not div, it's a p element of DOM model. And I print out this variable because it's not reactive. It won't work further. So I can click many times. It won't be reacting to it. But no, that's what we normally do. We normally go to the body. We do query selector. We do class here, which is this class for me. And what is object is possibly null. We don't care about it right now. So that's what I would do. Of course, it will be no, it won't be null. It's possibly null, but it's not null. Okay, so it's still 1. Click here. It doesn't change because it's trying to overwrite this div, but it's not possible while React is present here. It's possible in the it's not overwriting, it's I'm adding p to that div. So it's not possible right now, but that's what we would do in Java vanilla, JavaScript vanilla. If we needed to get some data from backend, then it would be a sync function. async function, and that would be, and in async we would be waiting it. Well, it doesn't work right now. It won't work right now, but we would be waiting that results. It's wrong right now. It's so wrong right now. Don't look at it. But that's what we would do. There should be fetch. Yeah, let's do it right. So I won't be accused too much. So it would be wait. Well, it would be some result. Well, it would be like const my result variable, and then we're going to await and then going to be fetch, and then we're going to fetch from, let's accept that, we don't need then here, don't insist on then. We're going to const data, yeah, const respond JSON, that awaiting, and then so on and so on and so on. Okay. We're going to get data from it, const data from it, sound like that, and then we're going to use data here, and we're going to attach this data to already existing node. So it's more complicated steps to get. When you get used to it, it's normal. It's nothing complicated about it. It's okay. It's just we would get this, all of that, and we include into some outside function, helper function, and so on and so on. So it will be not overwhelming here in this function. I mean this that would be looking like some function here, get my div node like that, and that would be await, because that would be async function, but I don't have this function right now, of course. So that's how we would do variables, changing reactive variables in vanilla JavaScript. So let me remove it. So good. In React and in the matter of in the React and in oh my goodness, brother of React. What is the brother of React? Let me remember it. My goodness, I forgot the name of it because I was thinking about many things. Brother of React is of course Svelte. It's the team which makes Svelte. They saying that they make it more verbose and more simpler version of React, quicker, faster version of React. My words, my understanding of Svelte. I don't pretend to be like the end of the like to the that knowledge of of dictionary of Svelte, say like this. I worked with the Svelte, I programmed in the Svelte, I like Svelte, I loved Svelte, but I also love React. It's very nice language. So in Svelte, in React and in Svelte, of course, we also have constants, we have lets. We don't use vars in the Svelte or React, but also we have states. Simple states like this here. And I right now I looked at the states as the variables, local variables for this file. And so, but they states that they're not local variables, but I think about them as the variables. So I have, for instance, variable which is easier to use. Logged, maybe logged easier will be. So if I looked at the logged variable, control find, I use it throughout this program quite lots of times. It has two parts in it. First of all, it has logged its state, and the function which will be setting this state, which is default name is set logged. So any name function will be set this name. Logged, I have logged, and so throughout program I used it like I am setting it on a hook, which is use effect. Use effect is when we load the page, initial load in the page, we using this this function React use effect. That's a hook to load anything we want on the loading of the page. So I'm on the loading of the page. I'm setting my logged variable, logged state into some default condition, I guess, and default condition of it is set logged. Where is that? We go into types. It's a boolean menu config. Logged, logout, login, register main. It's buttons. They are the buttons. Menu config. Am I getting from higher? Let me set on pause. Its statement its state comes from the props logged. Props are, if we look into the main, now we look in app. That's a side menu, and that's a logged is false. The state of logged is false. What is logged here is when I lock in that side menu, so it doesn't move away. When my mouse goes away, if I unlock it, it goes back. If I lock it, it stays. So that property comes from the props of side menu, and its variable set. Its default value comes from the props, and I setting it here, like on the mounting, I'm setting it from as a false, comes from the props, and later on different, let me see, here I'm setting locked, or depending on checked or unchecked of this lock menu thing. So it depends on if it's checked, then it's locked. If it's unchecked, then it's unlocked. So that set menu is far much easier than using variables in JavaScript vanilla, doing all of that stuff, adding to the it's maybe it's not much easier. I would say it's different ways. This ways, it's different ways. Like it's in vanilla, it's not overly difficult too, but it's more dancing around, I would say. So that's local state. I counting this as the as I'm looking at it as local variables, constant, and actually they look at it also because you see they say it's constant, its state, it's an array which has two members, its state and the function of being of setting that state. And it comes from the default React hook. So that's a local. I mean, that's a local variables state of the React, and there's also global variables in React. What is it? A global state of React. It comes from the Redux. It's a separate program for the for React. It calls Redux. Will I find it here? No, I can't find it here. Why I can't find it here? I see why. Okay. So if we look in the main menu, here's React Redux. It has provider node. It's not node. It's kind of program. I would call it node because it is behave itself like no, it's not a node. I'm so wrong here. It is my goodness, not application. Wait a second, I need to remember it. It's not variable. It's what's its name? My goodness, it's a component. Of course, it's component. Terrible. Like I forgetting the simple names. So it's a component. Comes from React Redux. It covers all. It covers all program of mine. It's like staying on the top of the of my program. It has params of store, a store which governs the state of different storage elements. It's right here. Storage, where are you? Storage, where are you? Let me find you, please. People can't wait. Show up. Where are you? People can't, like here. So it's a store. It's also coming from Redux. And user slice, it's if we look at the user slice, it also comes from Redux. Here's user slice. So Redux toolkit create slice. So here I'm creating the user slice, which has two, which has name, initial state of it, has it's for the users here, for the state of users. It has set user function in it and clear user function in it. So in functions we set in user with the payload, and user is logged in. Payload on a clear user we're setting them to null and false. Then we're going to export them and export slice as a reducer. So if we look back in the store, so we remember it's a store, right? User slice. Oh, we're going to, it's a user slice. It's a user slice. We're going to store. We using this use reducer, and each object, each state object we're going to use, we're going to create separate user reducer for it, and we're going to, I don't know, for example, we can program here the state of the program here, and we can use program reducer here will be, then we're going to create new reducer for the state of the program, and there will be also it will have several setters in it. So what I'm going to we're going to export this store, which has all these states. We're going to put it on the top of my program, on the program, not my program, but on the program generally. Here, yes, here, the store. And then we're going to use, where's the menu? Where's my user? These functions, set user and clear user from user slice, which that's why we, if we look at the user slice, that's why we export them separately of this user slice. We're going to use them simply just setting up and clear my user in this case of some state. So this is like global variable for all my program, which I can use in different parts of my program independently. So I will not go to post example, we just look how I'm using in different, because that's pretty much not straightforward, but it will show itself here. So if I look in the how I'm using set user, I'm using here in 4 places only. So first place is first place I'm imported set user. Then I'm going to dispatch, and that's we're going to dispatch import dispatcher to, where is it? Routes dispatcher, where are you? Let's find it. Dispatch, it's right here. Use app dispatch, control find. It's from the hooks, coming from the hooks. If we look it up, it goes on the top. of the program. The hooks, they are standard from also React Redux. We are importing them from React Redux. We using them also as a components. There's exporting that variables, I would say, and that's and then we're going to use them in menu. Use app dispatch to use it as dispatch, and then this dispatch going to dispatch my setter for the user. Set user dispatch set user. We're going to use set user from the reducer, and we're going to use session user because it's on the load. Like session user, it's my names. I actually printed out somewhere here. And that's my session user here. I will not show it because it has my email, so I'm not going to show it. So that's going to set my user on load the page. It's going to set my user on saving my data on update, setting my data on update. So anytime I update the state of user, like if I want to, if I log in, which is I'm login, I'm going to click on this profile button, and there is you can change the data of the user, and you're going to click on the button save data from the user, and then that's going to dispatch. I mean, that's going to dispatch. Where is that? Login success. No, not login success. We need on close and save on update. I just saw it on update. On update. On update. Yeah, it's in a different it's in a different component. Where is that? Login pages set menu. Login pages register form. Set menu context features user. Oh my god. Wait a second, let me see here. Welcome page, say profile page, profile pages, profile page, pages, admin page, no, profile page. So profile page, going to send fetch. What should be the fetch here? Which is going to update the user. Update the user, going to JSON stringify the information, and so on and so on. It's going to save button, and once it does, it's going to where was menu? I was in the menu, and that's going to be update buttons. Set show login, set show register. Where is it? Set user. I lost that. Set user. Oh my goodness, set user. Yeah, no, not this one. The dispatch set user. Okay, it's on login success. We have two statements. We're going to update on two events on login, and we're going to update on load the page. This information about the state. Sorry, guys. So that's a global change, global variable, global state in React using Redux, React Redux program component. Okay, so that's using this. Another case of how we can use connect variables to different parts of the program, or example of different usage of variables would be callbacks. Callbacks are, and it's to such a login. Can I use it? No, I can't use it. Where's the callback function here? Actually, this one is callback function here. It goes to login form. So this is a callback function. It has data in it, so variables. And we have data is object here. I guess it can be variable. If we can look it up in login form, where is login form? Here it is. Here's login form. G6 login form on login success. There's I have several callback functions. On submit, didn't get it. Wait a second. Login form. On login success, here we go. So on login success, this is callback function, which comes from the props, which are defined in the menu. It has, this is definition of login success. It can be actually separated. I mean, this inside lines can be delegated to different function, so it will be far less lines. Right now, I don't think I need it, but I think I will need it later on. So oh my goodness, yeah. So on login success, it's a callback function. We define it here. That's one. We're going to get data from it. The data comes from, if we look into the profile, oh no, login form G6. On login success, data comes from here. Data error, why I don't see it anymore? Interesting. So only need Evgeny. Thanks goodness I found it. It's right here. It comes from the fetch. From this fetch, we're getting first response, if response is okay. we're going to get data from the response with JSON. If data error, we're going to throw the error, which will push us here, bubble us up. But if it's everything is okay, we're going to get data and to move into the callback function. And data, remember, it can be it can be object. Most times it's an object, but can be also variable. But variable here in the case of login is kind of dumb. So it's most of the time is object. So this callback function connect login form with my menu form, not form, menu, which in the its case connects to the main page of the program of mine. So that's another usage of variable or const object to connect two parts of the program, which is close related. Callback functions can only do close related parts of the program. They not if the parts of the program are far from each other, then it will not be connecting them. You cannot do oh my goodness, where is that? I just lost it again. You cannot do definition of callback function and expect this callback function connects completely separate, far away from each other. Far from away parts of far away from each other parts of the program. Here we go. I told it. I said it. I said it. Okay, so now there's more into it. So if we go in further, there is instantiating of classes, method of connecting not variable, not objects, but the structure, the methods, the constructor of some class. Some class. Normally, I don't know if it will make mistakes here, but I'll try to describe it here. So, like if we are going to propose some class, okay, what it says, assign function call instead, so an expression, okay, fine, class, let's say my class. We're going to do my class. Let's accept that too. Accept that too. Here. Let's say it has also constructor. Just without this rubbish here, which constructor which the program proposing. It has this. No, not my methods. No. It had this, for instance, value, and say equals 0. And this value why does not exist on type my class. It's remember, it's a TypeScript. It still will work, but let's do value number. Okay, that's good now. This value equals 0, and we're going to have another method. We're going to add up. It's going to have, no, it's not going to have any numbers here. It's just normal method. It's going to, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. This value equals plus equals 1. And what do we do here with this? So we're going to, and remember, if this class in the separate file and it has export, like if you look here at the end, like that would be export. That's export is a function of menu. But if the menu would be a class, we would export it too. And in any imported editor, in any program, we would import it here, this class. We would import, it would be looking like this: import my class from my class, like this. Of course, it will give me mistake right now, but we would do it, and then we would just need, like it showed, yeah, create new instance of my class. And then what we would do, let's go profile button, right? We're going to adopt function. Let's actually do this. My class, my instance, function adopt. Actually, we need to console, to make console current value, this value that we're going to copy, remove it. So we're going to instance, we're going to delete this one because it will interrupt us. We're going to what's name? Comment it out. My instance. No, we already copied the function. And profile, I need to find profile button, profile. Let's look at down here, set buttons, profile page. Wait a second, on click. Okay, let's look at on click. Somewhere should be, right? Menu button. Okay, I see. We're going to look it up for the case profile right here. And we're going to do this. And let's look it up. Let's reload it. Favicon, no mistakes. And we're going to do this, do that. And again, clean the console. And now I'm going to click on profile. And this function of this instance going to work out. So current value is 1. My goodness. I still did it. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will probably fade it out, blur it out. What, that's the name of it. So in this instance of my class, instance of my class. Actually, I need to the time is 1:29, around 1:29. I'll remember it. I will remember it. I will remember it. So, and this instance of the class, I lost it. Where is that? This instance of the class can go in any part of my application, in any part of the program. Store, like main, can go to the I don't know, register, to welcome page. It can exist everywhere. So you have your main class, you create anywhere its instance, and you're using this instance for calculating, adding some nodes anywhere in your program. So it's kind of also possibility of usage of I would say that's instance but in this perspective it will be a variable of usage of a variable in the program. So that's another usage. So I'm going to delete it. I don't need it anymore. There's in my opinion, there is two more possibilities of usage variables around the program. Let me go down and delete it here too, because there is no instance anymore. So what else? Okay, what I can use? I'm going to use this button, look. All right, do I have the instance of it? Look. Login, register, main, profile, admin, settings, logout. I don't. Okay. Yeah, because it's independent. That's buttons. That's independent. Sure. Then I'm going to use the custom button to show it. Okay. Let's talk very fast about post message. Yeah, let me create very fast the button so you don't need to go through this with me. So another way of flow of the variables programs, that's post message. Post message is kind of very simple but very difficult, because it sometimes you're looking at the program, you know that event is happening, you see it in your own eyes, but where it comes from and where it goes to, it's not very obvious right away. So you need to really explore the program to look it up. So we have on the button click, we're going to post message, send post message to window, to the global window. It's type from menu right now for me, and payload hello from menu component. And so there's a button which creates this event, which sends this event to the global window object. And now in any part of the program, I mean any part of the program, on any button, like on any node, I mean on any node, not button, on any node you can set, where is it, where I was, come on, here, in any node you can set Windows listener, or maybe not window listener, some node listener. Wait a second, document, dot body. What? You don't want to do this? So it's waiting for window. My mistake, my mistake. Like, what? Just let me think about it. That's very strange. Yes, we send to window, and it should expect from window that that thing. But you can set it in any part of the program. In any, like, usually it comes to the iframe, so you set it into the iframe. This add window listener, event listener, you set it into iframe, which is inside of the program, and this iframe gets message, or you can reverse it. You can get it from iframe to the main page, and so on. So it's two ways between. Normally they are used to communicate between two windows of the program, like iframe and main page, for instance. So we send in event, which is message event type. We we're receiving it, like we getting the data type. What kind of message is that? Like there's many, like you can do whatever amount of any names of types message here, and then we can do whatever we want with this with these events. Like you can for instance, I don't know, like you can fetch on click. You can click this button, and in iframe, like completely separate window, you start fetching something from the backend. Like that's just because event happened, and you can do pretty much any kind of script here. So that's how, and right now it will work for me like this. So I'm going to send post message that is going to listen, window listener here present on handle message. The type is present also, and once the type is right, I'm going to return the right message for me here. So I'm going to click this button, and here I'm receiving messages here. So that's another way to communicate variables, data, objects, I mean all like commands between your program, between different windows in your program. So, but if I, for instance, if I remove view here, then there will not be reaction from this listener anymore, because the type is completely different. So let's clean the this, and there's like emptiness right now because the type I'm sending from menu type. Where is it? Too far? On mount, it was on mount. Use field. Yeah. No, okay. Where was it? Okay, let's do this. Control find. Move here. So the type from menu, but I'm catching there only from man. Here. So it's always is a good practice to have different types, because if you don't use type, you can use it without type, but then you'll on event listener you're going to catch any message. Okay, and the last from me for today will be custom events. It's not post message, it's custom events. So let's look at this too. So custom events already not attached to generally to window, so you can use them on any element of DOM element in your DOM structure. So for instance, here I'm using on document itself, so it's a broad kind of listener and dispatcher I have, but usually they don't they are not used on document, they used on the nodes like divs, like the dispatch event will be like attached to listener, attached to some element on DOM. Is just for demonstration here, so I'm using here on document 2. So should be okay. Let me think. So yes, I'm attaching this event listener. That's my event. That's the handler of this event. So I'm attaching a document, but normally we do use them on divs, nodes, different nodes. I already said it. Just reiterate myself. And here I'm using just console just to show that handling of the data. I'm going to press this button. I'm going to clear this console, press this button. Here's the event coming. Well, event data is not defined. That's expected. I can do actually this. So we'll see that event is good, not spoiled. Let's clean this. Let's reload this because it's sitting on mountain. That's why I need to reload. And I'm going to clean the console and I'm going to send that. And that's event itself. And so that's also some possibility to dispatch event in one place and listen event with the data, with this data of event. It's usually an event on other side of the program. So that's another one. And I missed one more thing. It's of course a default event listeners, which I was using all the time here. It's a click and so on. Click on mouse in, on mouse out, like I was doing on mouse out. Event here. On the click on the buttons, there's a focus, there's on blur, there's many default events in it. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to kind of order the usage of variables, of different types of variables in different types of way of using them throughout the program. That's kind of, if I forgot something, let me know, and I'll see you later. Have a great day, guys.